Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Natty 19 podcast. I'm Jonathan Marshall, and I'm here again with everybody. I hope everybody had a great week. We've got a couple things to talk about before jumping right into it, picking up where we left off. I first want to mention it's been a while on the BTS. We are aware of it. We know you are. We're going to be trying to roll one out here soon. Things have been crazy. We're in like the heart of winter here in New England, ladies and gentlemen, and it is evil.
Yeah,
brutal.
February is hard to get through, man.
It's evil. And our listeners, we have a lot of listeners who are here with us suffering. You know how it is. It's taxing. I won't go into further details, but we will try.
I mean, come on. In California, they have a golden bridge to jump off of when they get
We have
depressed.
the Queechy Gorge.
We just freeze. All right, we do. The Queechy Gorge. Jesus. Okay. Cut the mic.
I was gonna.
We're going to be trying to work on that and getting a BTS over to you guys. And who knows, maybe we'll even have something grand to discuss, like perhaps the death of Copernicus' heart.
Or Arame.
Or Arame. Or
Probably Copernicus.
Svitlongi.
Oh my god.
No, Svitlongi's gonna live.
I'm gonna quitting.
Yeah. We could at least talk about the death of Sir Sucks-a-Lot here.
Well, this is episode 63 on the Natty 19 podcast. We're going to get right into it. Cue the music. Let's do it. Okay, now, quick recap. Now, this has been a fight. We've been in the same room for 6 or 7 episodes.
A lot of players.
A lot of players on the field. This has been quite... Well, I mean, this is the heart of the Fane.
6 or 7 episodes?
No, I mean, it's been a good 3
or 4. This will be 4.
I think
This will be
so.
4, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think so. And this is what it is. We wanted to give it to you guys raw, and this is D&D, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, not sorry.
little raw D
You're
coming in here.
Raw D.
You're gonna have fights like this.
Is that all you guys ever think about?
Yeah. No.
So here we go. A little bit of a recap. What happened during that fight last time? You guys traded blows. Copernicus went down. Zavril had a frog on him, though. What's not looking too bad in that regard. I think the real thing here was how grim everybody looked sitting around the goddamn table. I had this planned in my sleeve. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a tough fight. This is arguably the toughest fight yet. It has been the cards.
Certainly since the Gladiators.
Yes, absolutely.
In CR wise, even more so than the Gladiators. I mean, you guys have gained a level since then, I believe. That being said, this was not a fight that was meant to be played out without a script. And that script is enter Fenthaza. She wanted this guy. Anybody remember this guy's name?
Sekalak.
His name's on the screen. Sekalak. She knew this guy's role. She knew she had to separate this guy from Raznasi. And this is happening.
It's almost as if she used us as a distraction to catch him off guard.
Things are happening fast, no doubt. A lot faster than the Yuanti like. So, unless anybody feels that there's more details that need to be fleshed out here on a recap, I think we're ready to jump right in.
Who's up?
Svitlongi, you see and hear Fenthaza come into the fight from atop that balcony. Now she does a substantial amount of damage to this guy from behind. I mean, it caught him off. He was not expecting this attack. Got him bloodied immediately.
Now, emboldened by Fanthaza's entrance, her words, and her attack upon Sekalok, Svitlongi will immediately, she's not even going to respond, she's just going to jump right to action. Immediately, she's casting Mirror Image on herself. So there will be 3 duplicates, so four images of Svitlongi total. And she's going to move toward one of the brood guards. Going back, she's basically going to move away from Sekalok to confront one of the brood guards that is next to Copernicus. Yep, she's going to position herself right there in front of him, and she's going to have her scimitar in hand.
All right, fair enough. Now, Sekalok, that does not provoke an attack of opportunity. Sekalok is under the surprised condition due to the fearsome witch bolt.
And he was also on one knee, and I had also cast Mirror Image before I moved, just in case.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, I mean, he took a substantial amount of damage in one. I mean, it brought him into bloodied in one hit. That's going to take him to his knee. And he was not expecting it. Fanthaza had the jump on him. And here we go. Svitlongi, does that conclude your turn?
Yes, it does.
All right. Next in line, we have Copernicus Hart. Now, Zavril, it's been a little while. Remind me, does he get the healing from the frog at the beginning or the end of his turn?
That was a fairy.
It is a fairy. We just always call it a frog.
Yeah, I summoned it as a fae this time.
The first time he summoned it was a frog, so it will always be a frog now. Disregard what's in
Maybe it's a frog with fairy
I was
wings.
just going to say there's no reason why it can't be a frog-looking
both.
fairy. I mean, it's...
Dude, a frog with fairy wings can be my next tattoo. I was just talking about that.
And you're going to put it on your lower
on
back.
your lower back.
My cap stamp. We'll see if I survive. So do I get hit points now or at the end of my turn?
It's if you start your turn there.
Are you saying if you survive, you're going to get
Oh.
this tattoo on your lower back?
Oh.
I'm going to hold you to that.
No, I'm not. I, James Swain, will not. Maybe Copernicus will.
His wife would be so mad.
I don't know. She might be into it. It's kind of weird sometimes.
Tell us more.
Yes, you heal now.
Okay, Copernicus.
6. Max.
Nice.
Boom.
Max hit points on Copernicus. That brings him up to 42 wounds. I'm sorry, down to 42 wounds. And,
Do I get an action?
well, yeah, you've got to take half your movement to stand up.
So, no, Copernicus comes to. He's on the ground. He's just going to reach out with that finger and go for the Vampiric Touch attack.
The drow finger, ladies and
Mother.
gentlemen.
I just can't catch a
Inspiration.
break. Inspiration. Come on, give it to me. Yes. That's a 17. I'm using my one inspiration point I had.
Okay. I thought Zavril was giving you his inspiration.
Burned
No,
a
no,
motherfucking
no.
inspiration on...
Hey,
What if?
You gotta let it go.
we have to start
Let it
turning the
go.
tides here. So that's 3d6
Somebody
necrotic.
already did that.
3d6 necrotic
Do you get
Three,
to suck those
okay.
hit points up?
to the guy right to the east of me.
Okay.
I get half of it back as HP. I rolled a 1, 2, 3. I'm just fucking murdering it here.
Wait, how much? So how much damage did you do?
6 points of damage
That was to the brood guard number 2.
on a 3d6 roll. I did 6 points of damage, and I get 3 hit points back.
Was it worth an inspiration?
We'll find out next week on the Natty 19.
Short episode tonight.
So you got 39 wounds. You've got 15 feet of movement left. Did you have a weapon
he
on
still
you?
hasn't stood, has he?
Oh, no, you haven't stood yet. So you've
Gonna
got
stand. Does that provoke?
standing
No.
doesn't provoke, but it does use half your movement, and you can pick up your weapon in tandem.
He's poring over his spell cards. Ladies and gentlemen, Copernicus Heart.
Poker tournament.
If I move out of here, I provoke 3 attacks of opportunity.
At least 2, and depending on how far you move. But,
They only get one,
Yeah.
though. They only get 1 shot each.
They only get one. Yeah, they don't get their full multi attack.
So would it be claws or would it be bites or who knows?
You know.
Who knows?
You know.
Cappy's fucking running.
You know I'm only gonna do. You
Oh my
know
god,
I do
you're gonna
claws
go?
first.
You're
He's
gonna
gonna
take it?
He's gonna
Holy shit sticks.
diagonal out of here.
Diagonal, not over the
He's
human stew.
strafing out of there.
I'm strafing out.
Okay. So the first one, claw. Ladies and gentlemen, I always prefer the claw before the bite. Incoming claw. Natty 9. That's going to be armor class 13.
Deflected. So
Second attack. Natty 12. That's going to be 16.
that will be a hit. But
That-
that's from the second creature. 'Cause these are reaction
That's
attacks.
the second creature.
So that's it. So
That's it.
you get your damage here.
Coming in hot. 4 slashing damage.
Plus. No.
Now the only problem with this is I've moved off the fairy frog. But
Don't worry, it's moving away from you anyways.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I suspected such.
Yep, so that's 4 slashing damage to Copernicus, bringing him up to 43 wounds.
Now, the shitty thing about that is that Airmay will move before Zavril could move the fairy frog.
She's unconscious.
Right, but she's not going to be able to act, essentially. So by the time you get the fairy frog to her, you know what
You
I
have to
mean?
wait
Like, it's
till
not
a whole
it's
nother round.
It's a whole nother round before she gets to do anything.
Right, that's what I was saying before.
Yeah.
Better late than never, right?
That was my point earlier.
But
Okay.
if we were metagaming, I could have done it this round.
Are you going to, before we continue on to the next round altogether, are you going to continue your movement and suffer that third attack of opportunity, or are you going to stay here with 5 hit points remaining?
Ooh.
The question was aimed at
And if you get
Copernicus Heart,
hit,
ladies and gentlemen.
if you get hit,
I'm going down anyways. I'll go for it. Because if he's gonna come after me anyways. No, I'll stay.
Okay. You heard it here. Copernicus stays. New round. Top of it. Yuanti, Broodguard 1. Now, this event that is happening has definitely drawn some attention from some of the characters in the room. However, this Broodguard, not only are the Broodguards a bit slow to react in such ways, but also they're a bit like bloodthirsty.
So which one's Broodguard 1?
Broodguard 1 is the one that is right adjacent to Copernicus Heart.
Of course
That's
it
okay.
is.
Okay?
Well, he would have came at me if I kept going, so why give him the free attack?
Makes sense. So here we are with a claw, bite. Got no choice. This is a Broodguard. He is at it. As a matter of fact, oh my gosh, should I go reckless?
Do it.
I don't know if we should go reckless.
what do you mean? What is reckless? Like, even if you're not moving in?
Yeah, reckless, they can just... They kind of go into like a frenzy almost.
Mechanically, does that give them advantage and us advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It increases their chance of hitting, and while simultaneously increases your chance of hitting it, lowers its defense. Just trying to think what would make natural sense, but let's just keep it even for now. I don't think he needs to be reckless. He's got the situation under control. They do have a little bit of intelligence, so first claw coming in. That's going to be armor class 11.
It's miss.
Second,
That's a hit.
17.
That's a hit.
17's going to hit with that claw.
I thought you had an 18 AC.
I never got my shield up.
Oh.
You put the kibosh in that with a full action
Kibosh.
movement.
Mm-hmm. My hands are tied on that one. The bite is coming in. Natty 18. The odds
That is
of
the
Copernicus
end.
still standing after this flurry of blows.
I have 5 hit points.
That's a D6 and a D8 plus mods.
Get it over with.
Poison.
Do your worst.
No,
Okay.
there's no poison coming in, but there is. I think each one has a +2 to damage. So let's see what we got. Yeah, it's gonna be. Ooh.
Charlie's the only one who can actually see behind the DM screen.
It's gonna be a total of 18 damage.
Now, is there a rule about, like too big of a hit?
There
Like,
is.
there an auto
Yeah,
death
but
rule?
it's so
It's-
nerfed in 5e. I'm fine. I'm just unconscious.
I don't think it's as.
Isn't
nerfed
it
as
half
you
your hit
think.
points below 0?
No, you have to go over my entire hit points. So 48 hit points plus the 5. So is it 53?
Oh, to
Could've
kill.
been
Oh,
me.
to kill you outright. Yes.
Yeah, you need 53.
Right. But what I'm saying is, if one of those attacks was enough to get you down, so
Then the next one is an automatic failure.
yes,
Automatic death fail.
death fail. Yep. So that 6 was enough to bring you down. That was the first claw.
Yeah, I had 5 hit points.
And the 8
Made
that
you
came
fail your
in
first death
made
save.
you gave you an automatic
That's
death.
pretty brutal. Okay. All right, that's how you're gonna play it.
Ooh, will Copernicus
it
heart
always
not
seems like
make
there's these new brutally harder rules that just come up when Cappy goes down. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna tack that on. So you're gonna start your death saves.
Maybe Cappy
already
just
one
goes down a lot, so the caveats come up more often in that scenario.
That's
No,
what's
that's
written in
always been a
the.
thing.
It's always
That's what's
been a
written
thing.
in
It's
the
just
Underdark halls.
So it is written, so it shall be.
Basically, we all talk about rules that we could bend
To kill Copernicus.
kill Copernicus. When you're not around, that's
Actually,
what we talk.
John has a whole book. It's called To Kill a Copernicus.
Yeah, I started a secret Facebook group.
And a subreddit.
There actually is a secret Facebook group out there called James Swain is a giant butthole.
That's
You're
the one
such a
we
liar.
use.
I belong to
There
that.
is no. There is. What? Why
There
not?
is.
Nobody invited
Well,
me.
actually, it was shut down by Facebook at least once, so we had to start it again.
Yeah, I was accused of reporting it. I loved it. It was like the best.
Somebody reported it.
It was like every evil deed I've ever done to anybody was posted on that thing. It was like a beautiful walk down memory lane for me.
Yeah. I had a good contribution on there.
Yeah, I think you did. Let's not talk about it right now. Okay, I'll take the one death save.
We're all of a sudden going to get 100, 200 requests
To join the page.
Right.
James Swain or the butthole.
Yep. It's classic.
I should see if it's still active.
I know. That's all I'm thinking about right now. I want to look it up.
Irme, you're up. We already had one death save this round. Fail. Will you be the second?
Yes. Natty 1.
No.
Natty 1, that's 2.
Is it?
2 fails, 1 success.
If you roll a 1, that's 2 fails, right?
What?
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain. KOA.
Now how do you feel? These fucking rules all of a sudden creep up where it's your death save.
It so happens.
I was thinking the same
It
thing.
so happens we also have another secret Facebook group page.
Irme's a dead bitch. I started it like 2
Oh
weeks
my god,
ago.
did that just kill me? Am I dead?
Now, you passed one.
Oh, yeah.
You passed your last one, but now you have
2
two
failures.
fails. So the next one, you're fucking dead. You did.
I suppose it's too late to use a lucky point.
I don't know why you didn't.
But yes,
Counting on
to go along with what John said, rolling a 1 counts as 2 failures, and rolling a 20, you regain 1 hit point.
Yep, you're run with
right.
yeah. So, oh my goodness.
Just FYI, update on the James Swain is a butthole. The Facebook, I think James Swain is a total butthole Facebook group. It hasn't been active in a while, but the last post was from his wife.
Which simply says, still a butthole.
And then how long ago was that?
Oh, man.
Are we talking a week, 2 weeks?
April 20th, 2018.
So somewhat recent.
420. Somewhat recent. Less than a year.
Almost a year ago.
This page never gets old, coming from Nikki Bates. Yep. Classy.
All right.
Let's move on.
All right. Irame now with 2 failed death saves and 1 success. Moving on to Broodguard number 2. He's got a couple options in front of him. He's got the bloodied Svitlangi, the bloodied zombie. Zombie's getting a hit. I roll to determine multiple targets. I have always liked that, and I'll give modifiers to it depending on the situation for anybody who's curious. All right,
Sure he does.
That's why it takes me so long to determine a target. I'm fidgeting with dice and calculating and applying numbers to them. Here we go. Claw bite on the zombie who's already bloodied. First claw coming in hot. That's going to be a hit. Second claw is going to be a hit. And the bite is going to be a miss. The bite misses. First claw, 3 damage. And the second claw, 3 damage. Both minimum damage. 6 damage to the zombie. Killing it.
No.
Zombie had 5
finally.
hit points left.
He didn't even get an attack in.
Fuck thing lasted 3 episodes longer than Airman.
It got an attack and it just missed.
Right. It didn't land an attack.
Gotcha. Zombie, you served your purpose. Think of how much damage this zombie mitigated, though.
It did.
Quite a handful of damage.
Nice to see the combat tracker getting smaller.
It is getting smaller.
Except everything that drops off the combat tracker
It's
has
green.
been our people.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Yeah, I don't think we've
Has
killed
anyone even damaged these guys yet?
Yeah.
Atticus did 5 points of damage.
And recoup 3 points.
And then went down.
You did 5 points of damage to...
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Second
Cappy
light's
did
nothing.
6.
Yeah, Cappy did 6.
So next up, oh my goodness. So the Malisons, they're cut from a different cloth now. First off, not only are they smarter, they know what's going on, they know the players in this place, but also the bastards are closer to the high pedestal. What did I say it was, like 40 feet tall? It's up there. But they've got bows, bitches. So
They can't see up there.
not from here, this guy can't. You're absolutely right. Now, so he might not be able to get an arrow off this round, but he sure is going to try. He doesn't see who's up there. He knows that something is attacking his dude.
Why does your screen look awesome? And ours, we just have like some shitty little corner of the map.
Oh, because you guys got to move to what's going on. You
Can we
gotta
back
move.
out a little?
He zoomed it in close because last time we played, I couldn't tell who was who.
Yeah. But now everybody's dead or moved on.
Moved on to the soulmonger.
Yeah. So that mouse and you guys moves down closer to you guys. It moves further away from the pedestal, just so happens to be closer to you guys. He's up against that ledge that Irme first dropped down from when she was in Viz. He can't quite get up there. He doesn't have enough movement to get up there this round. So you see him maneuvering to try to get a bead on whoever's throwing that lightning at his guy. And that brings us to Zavril. Zavril holds the keys, ladies and gentlemen, to getting you guys back into this fight.
Finally.
All right, so
gonna
very
kill
first
Aramay.
thing I'm going to do is to move my Fey spirit into Aramay Square.
Wait. Where did you get a spirit from now? I thought it was a frog.
It's a frog fae.
Okay, go on. So you're moving it on Aramay.
Wait, what? On the Irame? What about your boy
Yes.
Cappy?
Where have you been? The plan has...
Aramay,
Cabby can handle himself.
Okay.
roll your fate 1d6.
Well, for the listeners, where does the frog land on Aramay? I had to ask.
It takes a 5-foot square, so it encompasses her
Oh, so
entire
it's smothering
body.
her. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Fair enough. I'm digging it. Okay. I don't have a icon for it.
It's all right. It only has 2 more rounds left.
Frog stomp.
A frog with fairy wings smothering Aramay. Got it. Roll
It's like
A
a
D6?
bullet with butterfly wings.
Did I roll right?
Zaves, do you roll it or does she roll it?
She rolls it.
So she's in control of the frog.
She's in control of her healing.
Okay. I guess I'll allow it.
Roll at least a 1.
That is a 6, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen.
Max heals Aramay.
Yeah.
That frog's been coming through. I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Yeah.
Now you've got a 6.
It's a powerful frog.
Powerful fae frog.
Yeah, it is. That's like a fucking...
That thing a spot on Joe Rogan's podcast.
right?
The powerful fae frog.
I think you should
At
dress.
least-
I think you should dress as the Fey Frog.
I mean,
What
to be
makes you
fair, if
happy?
it's a powerful frog, it should probably be on Alex Jones.
That was good.
Fae frog.
A
That was
fae
good.
frog.
Not
That's
gay
right.
Same thing to him, I'm sure. Okay.
What? A fairy frog, right?
They turn all the frogs gay.
It's just as bad as the little pieces fucking screaming when you burn them.
Yeah, just as fucking bad. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Zaves brings Aramay. Wait, that doesn't happen until the beginning of Aramay. Oh no, it's when it enters the square.
When it enters a square or when a creature starts its turn inside of
Okay,
the
I thought
same
so.
square.
Okay, cool. Wow. So
So
Zaves,
Irame just came to in
you,
this moment?
you come to. I should say you're not up yet until you take your movement. So you're
Yeah,
still laying prone.
Yep.
A knight in shining armor is standing beside you
Very nice. Very nice.
as you're being engulfed by this
Wait.
fairy frog.
Aren't you naked?
Excuse me, I put my clothes on.
All right, fair enough.
Just
Put
no
some clothes
armor.
on.
Yeah.
You can put clothes on in tandem with your movement.
A naked hunter, an elf, and a fairy frog walk into a bar.
Walk into a gong.
You know, I'm blaming all this on Cappy for letting that guy hit the gong.
Yeah. Yeah.
You had one job.
Dude rolled a fucking natty 18.
Nah,
That was,
Irame should have helped you. She should have went your way.
should have.
She did. She went your way.
Eventually, she
Oh.
should have gone that way
You
initially.
died at the gong. Okay, so Zaves, tell me, do you have anything else before your turn ends? I mean,
I do. That was only a bonus action.
Right.
So, I am actually going to make my way down towards Cappy.
Can you just hop over? Can you hop over
I
the
was
fence?
wondering that.
I'll allow it with a successful acrobatics.
Didn't Cappy slide down that?
You can slide down it, but if you're trying to save 15 feet of movement, on a failed,
Pretty sure there was a flavor slide.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
he,
sure I
he hit his
I
nuts
can
on the
make
last
it without
run, remember?
even.
without even
He's got his
jumping.
balls wrong.
All right, then you can do a flavor jump if you want. If you have the movement to make it, you can do a flavor jump. Well, you're gonna describe it.
Yeah, as soon as I move the face, the spirit onto Airmay's spot and I see her regaining consciousness, I am going to single palm the side of the banner there and just kind of hop my way off in stride towards Copernicus and to the rest of the battle there.
All right. Zavril with the heroics this fight. James looks pissed.
No,
I
I'm
need a
I'm
hero.
trying to remember that game we used to play way back in the day where you could set up bombs and traps.
Trap gunner.
Trap gunner, man.
Yeah, it's, for some reason I just pictured like K-Way's character like leaving a trap behind him.
I fucking love that game.
That game's awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Trap
All right.
Gunner. If you haven't played it, go check it out if you've got a PlayStation 1.
Even mod. They have
Actually,
the new PS1
you
out.
can play it on an emulator, and you can actually do the network connection to play against other people.
Oh, very cool.
I played it for a little while. There was a few people on there. But,
Very cool.
All right, so with my action, I am also going to engage Yuan-Ti Broodguard number 1.
Wow. Zavril packing in the thunder with this one turn.
Bum, bum, bum,
Yes.
bum, 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 bum.
Ooh,
Natty
baby.
fucking
Natty
19.
19.
Wow.
Just when you thought
What
it
is
couldn't.
happening? And it takes an awesome turn. This is great.
About
My
fucking time,
goodness.
dude. 62 episodes we've been putting up with Zavril's bullshit. It's finally paid off.
Wow.
Knew we kept doing the party for something.
Give us a 1d20 roll on the Natty 19 custom
Oops.
crit chart.
First one's a 6.
Oh, disarm maneuver. Unfortunately, I don't think this really applies to the Broodguard.
Classic Sam.
But it is damage times 2. Normally, it would be a DC 15 dex save, or they drop their weapon, and it goes flying 1d4 squares away.
Can you just literally just rip off his arm?
Do claw him.
How far does it go?
Disarm
away?
him.
1d4 squares.
Well, why don't we say, mechanically speaking, he hit his hand, so he loses that attack with that
Ooh,
hand.
yeah,
for
breaks that
for
hand.
that many rounds before the.
So we can have a claw bite instead of a claw
Yeah,
bite.
yeah, I like it. I like it. I'm into it.
All right, so double your damage dice, then add your modifiers, and then
All
D4.
right, let's do this. So it is going to be a total of 11 damage.
Nice.
It was max, right?
Yeah.
That was max, yes.
I always roll like shit on D4s.
All right, and second attack.
That was 11 damage on Broodguard 1.
Yep.
And he's disarmed for one claw attack.
Okay.
You got to roll a 4-sided die to see how long he's disarmed for.
3 rounds.
3 rounds disarmed.
Nice.
Wow.
Now, I just want to thank Charlie Marshall for writing in that crit for us from Canaan, New Hampshire. Thank you,
Thanks, Charlie.
Great crit.
All right, we ready for my second attack? Anything
Yeah.
else I got to do for that crit? Or
Nope,
No.
you're good.
You're good for that
Okay.
second attack. Let's see it, baby.
And armor class 10. I got a little excited on the first one.
The armor class 10 is not going to do it. So that 11 damage you did, was that... okay, yep.
Slashing.
Slashing, gotcha. Okay, Zaves. Oh my goodness, brings the thunder. Raises Irame. Does heroics off the goddamn ramp. Comes in to Copernicus and attacks the Broodguard, does crazy damage, and disarms him. Here we go. Coming in. Do I even need to ask, does that conclude your turn, or do you have any more bullshit you want to pull out?
That does conclude my turn.
All right. So here we are. Broodguard number 3. Still at it. I can't let the heroics slide. They caught the attention of Broodguard number 3 as he moves in to position. Now you do have, there's a little bit of height difference. I thought it was 5 feet because we let Arame jump down.
Yeah, we went back and forth about that. Somebody did take damage at one point.
Somebody took damage going off of it? I don't think
Nobody's
so.
going
I
off
don't
of
think
it.
so.
Okay.
From what I heard, at least in that last episode, it was only a 5-foot drop.
Right. I thought initially we thought it was 5 feet, but then when we started looking at the ramps and stuff, we.
Okay, well, if it's 10 feet up, he won't be able to attack from there. Zavril was only able to attack the other guy because he has a 10-foot reach.
Right.
He's got to come up the ramp. So he can move through, but he can't move through Copernicus. He's got to attack Svitlangi then.
That's fine. Svitlangi has a mirror image.
He moves forward. So the Brood Guard moves forward. Now you guys are all, interestingly enough, on this one ramp in between the blood pool and the little cauldron over the fire that had the human remains in the stew. And you guys are all like surrounding this stew.
So this definitely reminds me of like a LARP doorway battle.
So here we are. Broodguard number 3 is able to squeeze in line between his other 2 companions, and he is now within range of Svitlangi and the unconscious Copernicus. We're going after Svitlangi because I typically don't attack unconscious people, not unless there's a good reason for it, or unless it's in a succession of like multi-attacks or something like we saw earlier. Okay, here we go. First claw on Svitlangi. Here we go. Natty 20.
All right, so with the mirror image, I have to see if she hits me or an image. And fuck, that one hits me.
Natty 20 hits Svitlangi, ignores the mirror image. Second claw, Natty 18.
Okay, so then I do this for every attack. That hits one of the images,
Okay.
which gets destroyed. So I could see this thing
Nice.
just like in a frenzy, like just sort of tearing through all of it. Like we're all so close to each other anyway.
I imagine the images are probably moving around with you in the
Yeah.
fray, doing fancy footwork.
How did I describe it when I used it in the Abyss? Like the last dragon thing?
Yeah, that's right. When you got the glow, you got the glow.
Yep.
All right, bite coming in hot. Natty 18 again.
Oof, let's try to
Bro,
switch that to
coming
another.
in.
Divert.
Damn, and that one hit me as well.
Damn, with a claw and a bite coming in.
What dye are you using tonight? Because that thing needs to be melted down.
That's my fucking sapphire blue.
That's more of a cobalt blue, but yeah, I got you.
Saffy B.
Sappy B.
Cerulean.
When I'm stealing that tonight, guys, I'm throwing it out the window
It's
on
not-
Jerusalem Road somewhere.
I had to give up my purple. I was getting like 4s and 6s with it. Here we go, a 6 and an 8 coming. Let's do the claw first, just in case you die. So it's going to be, the claw's going to do 7 slashing damage, and the bite is going to do 7 piercing damage.
Wow.
So 14 damage.
Cool.
What does that put me at?
Make him work.
30
Make him do his job.
38 wounds is going to give, it's going to give you 8 hit points left. Svitlangi takes it hard from the Brood Guard. That concludes its
Don't like
turn.
it.
It's satisfied. The other Malison, trying to figure out what's going on. In order to get a better view, he needs to reposition himself. So this Malison moves symmetrically to his counterpart, except, on the other side of the room. They're trying to get a bead on whoever is on top of that balcony, concentrating on that damn bolt that's crippling their boy.
The witch bolt.
The witch bolt.
Which bolt?
Didn't you pull something like that on that?
There was something about that. That was on episode.
That was Abyss.
No.
Was it Abyss?
That was an Abyss.
No, it wasn't
joke.
Abyss. It was Taguda Village.
Oh, maybe. It was a long time ago.
Was that also Phantaza? No, she wasn't there.
She should have been.
She was, but
That's when you first
Yeah.
heard of.
I thought
Yeah.
Taguda Village was Fanthaza's little pet project.
it was. But she had departed before we had arrived.
It's where she mastered her witch
at
bolt
that-
throwing.
At that point, she was like the mysterious, like the first like villainous name you really heard.
Bringing it full circle too. That's where Irme did revive Zavril. And Zavril just revived
And
Yurime.
it turns out in the end, we're working with Benthaza. Well done. Well done, DM.
Sekalok. He's got to take more. How does this witch bolt work?
I've got it right here if you want it.
Yeah, let me see it.
I don't know why I don't use it.
It's fucking awesome.
It is cool.
Especially at the level she's casting it at.
It keeps you tethered to your target. That's what's cool about it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm really glad you guys use your pouches.
Well, we had to.
Yeah.
I mean, if we came back without them, right?
I wouldn't have said anything. I would have made note and moved on.
All right, here you go.
By made note, she means like put needles in a voodoo doll.
Yeah.
That I crocheted.
No more meatballs. No more artichoke dip. You kind of left us with no fucking choice but to use her.
I was going to make zucchini bread for you tonight, Charlie, but I ran out of time.
Nice.
I'll do it
And
next
she
time.
made note last time you didn't eat very much of it, so
I make a mean zucchini bread.
which is why she was so disappointed.
After seeing Fenthaza up there, after realizing the situation, he's actually going to attempt to move. So he's heading back towards the door that they had emerged from initially. He looks like he has an angry face, but also a face of realization and discovery of plots and ploys. Svitlangi, what do you do after seeing all of this happen? And he actually is going to do something. He's going to use a second wind, which heals him a bit.
Damn.
He broke free?
No, he didn't break free.
Okay. Sorry. I should have been paying attention. I wasn't.
His movement was only hindered that round because he was surprised, right? He couldn't do anything.
No, I remember.
But now he spent half of his movement getting up to his feet completely, and then he began to use the rest of his movement to get to the door, and then he's using second wind as his action. All right. So now, Svitlangi, what do you do after seeing everything that's going on? I mean, you're looking pretty wounded yourself. Zavril just had some dashing heroics happening. Irame appears to be... I don't know if Irame's up yet. You're still laying down.
Svitlangi is going to... Alright, this is a play it safe or take some chances kind of moment.
I struggle with these moments.
How many mirror images do you have left?
2.
Oh.
Those mirror images echo the words that come from Svitlangi's mouth. And she says... May the weight of dark eternity fall upon your spirits. Spirits. The dark. And she's going to cast Bane on the 3 brood guards in front of her. So each one gets to make a charisma saving throw. DC 13.
And they choose to do so. DC 13. Charisma. Ooh. They're not very charismatic, ladies
Shocker.
and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's just a
Fucking
big
brood
surprise
guards?
with that fucking underbite.
Was it the drooling?
They're not charming anybody.
Stream of saliva pouring out the corner of their mouth. First one. That's a fail.
Nice.
And that's the first one closest. I'm starting closest to you and then outward. Second one fails. Third one fails. I'm using perps. That's my problem. I gotta use the blue.
minus D4 on all of their attacks, saves, etc.
All right, hold me to it. I'm gonna put my D4
I
right
guess
here.
just attacks and saves. No, etc.
All right, good round from Svitlangi.
Oh, should I try to move out of there? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. All right, Svitlangi is going to try to move.
Gonna be a double.
Yeah, but I would take 1 attack from 2 creatures as opposed to 3 attacks from 2 creatures
Right.
the following round.
Right.
And she's going to move east toward the wall in the same direction that,
The harem.
yes, that Sekaluk was also moving.
Still moving towards Sekalok with so little life left.
So you're moving
Just directly east until I get to
the door?
wall. Oh, yeah. Is there a door there?
It's the open portcullis.
Oh, is there anything down there?
Oh no, let's see if you survive those attacks of opportunity.
Now that you
first.
ask, there's a bunch of charging Yuante.
Yeah, sorry.
You look down in there, and there's just all you can see is a fountain in there. You do see some decorations, some curtains, and some pillows and stuff like that.
We did forget to do the attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
James was giving me a look like, oh, yeah.
We got away with it. We got away. I was gonna let it slide.
How many attacks? Two.
Yes.
But they're
At
banned.
minus, they're banned, yep.
Yeah. Not too worried about it. Natty night.
Jesus Christ, scared the shit out of me.
First.
I only have 8 hit points.
All right.
Here it comes.
First claw coming in. 15
Is that a hit?
minus 2. Gonna be 13.
Nah, 13.
13's a miss.
13's a miss. Second attack. Miss.
All right.
Nice
Natty
work with the
6.
Bane.
Boom.
Yeah, the Bane definitely probably helped on that first one.
Control me.
All right. They
Bane,
are
Batman.
baned. They went to swipe at you, but there's some sort of dark energy that's just weighing them down. Couldn't quite adjust properly. Next up, unless there's anything else Svitlangi wants to do.
That is all. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, no, that is all.
Copernicus Heart. Final death save.
It's not my final death save. I have one fail.
yeah.
I have one fail
Fair enough.
because
Just don't roll the 1.
Thought I could sneak
Oh.
one in.
you smashed me.
Oh, don't roll a fucking
Oh my fucking
one.
God.
Now
if
listen,
you rolled the
this is
one,
what I'm doing here.
I'm making you get that tattoo.
This is what I'm doing here. I'm shunting aside purple dye from Black Moon.
He's
Games.
gonna roll a 1. I feel it now.
I'm throwing
I
away.
know, right?
I'm throwing away the pearly white. I reached into my bag that Chrissy Lee made me, and I pulled out my old sparkly green. I used to play D&D Second Edition
That's a
with this
very
die.
small die.
It is.
The
I
dice-
would
Look
look
at
at
that.
that.
Look
They
at
used
that.
to be smaller.
They used to be smaller.
I kind of like it.
Bigger, better, stronger, they say, but we'll find out. Fucking 10.
Oh my God.
That's a fail.
That's a fail.
That's
under,
a classic.
That's a
Cappy
classic
fail.
Cappy
That's
fail on the 10.
At least it wasn't a 1.
At least I know the rules now. So
Yeah.
it's
Ladies
not
and
gonna
gentlemen,
get
we pass on 11 or higher on the death saves on the Natty 19 show.
That's
Yeah, because
what
up
it
until
is.
this point, we didn't think the game was hard enough.
bad. That's 2 fails. Mm-hmm. This could be the end, guys.
This could very well be the end of Copernicus Heart again.
Again.
So, never mind.
I'm shark face smiling. So I'm like, I'm trying to be happy, but I'm not.
I'm happy, Cappy.
I'm
so
happy,
it's gonna be
Cappy.
fine.
Everything's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna die.
All right. I mean, that was. I can't think of anything else Copernicus can do other than make that roll there.
No, that's pretty much it. Unless his drow finger with vampiric touch is just magically flailing around.
All new round to the top. Broodguard 1 attacking Zaves. This could spell disaster for Zavril. He's got 3.
He's got nothing on
He's
me.
got no armor. He's got 3 attacks.
I have armor.
He's wearing his armor. He's not naked anymore.
How do you get his armor on?
He got dressed.
Remember we spent the minute after
Oh
the
yeah,
fight
we
in
did
order
have
for
a
him to get
minute
dressed?
before the rest of these guys came rushing in, right?
He at least got his fucking knickers on.
You
All
guys
right.
strap on.
Yeah.
First
Tightened it.
attack
Whoa.
with the claw. Natty fucking 1 on the first attack.
Oh,
I can't
even
make
Nice.
this shit up.
on.
I
Dude,
can't
you
even
are
make
told you,
it
he's got
untouchable
nothing
right
on me.
now, Zavril.
And then with the Bane,
dodging.
and then with the Bane, it's probably even less.
It's like a -5.
-5. He's
He hits
just dead.
himself.
He hits.
He just healed me.
Second, no, that was it. That was
He bit
it.
his-
That's it. That's
Bit
it.
his tongue with that underbite.
See that? This is
I
what,
intimidated him.
this is when our fumbles really start to fucking hurt. You know, it's when the multi attacks and shit like that.
I've been saying that for the last like 3 months. The old.
It's because you always run it or get it on the first one.
It's
No,
brutal.
I'm saying early on. Yeah, early on though, level 1, 2, and 3, they don't really. Hey, whatever. You rolled a 1.
Yeah, but once you've got bonus actions stacked
Yeah.
up and abilities
And reactions. He
and
doesn't have a. He can't provoke now. You know what I mean?
Right. Everything's gone.
Everything's gone until his turn again. All right, so here we go. That's it. That's all he can do.
That was weird.
He fumbled. Irame, you're laying prone. You're awake. You awaken to this
Oh,
brutal
You already
scene.
awoke, but you get to roll another d6.
Oh,
Oh,
righteous.
thank God. Save us, Aramay.
So I'll get the D6 out of the way. That's a 3.
Another 3 hit points.
So I got 9.
You're
Irame
welcome.
is standing up disoriented, and she didn't see Fenthaza enter the battle, but she does see the witch bolt
Yes.
connecting Fenthaza to their current enemy. And upon recognizing that, Irame assesses the battlefield and sees the Malicent directly below her, below the balcony.
Yeah, his attention. He's got his bow out and he's looking up to the north at Fenthaza.
So
You
Irame's...
see the brood guards still fighting the others.
Yep. So I thought I was going to fly down and nail those brood guards with a lightning bolt because they're all lined up perfectly. Unfortunately, I only have 1/3 level spell left, so that's impossible. I couldn't get there in time, and I have to fly, and then the lightning bolt's also a 3rd level, so...
You couldn't lightning bolt them.
You
from
couldn't
where
just
are.
move south 2 squares and do that?
No, because it's a 5 foot, it's a 5 feet all around, and I'd be above them. I'd shoot
Can't
because
shoot
I'd be
them
on a
down.
ramp.
You could go diagonal.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can.
you can do. It's a 5-foot column or row, right?
Hold on, let me check it out. It did seem not... I ruled it out, but let me see.
I think I know where you're going with it, but I think in the context of how combat goes in D&D,
Yeah,
on,
I mean,
on a
it says
grid,
5 feet wide
You could even get
in a
down.
direction I choose,
yeah, and for what's the distance on it?
100 feet.
Yeah, I mean, there's no question about it.
Okay, all right, so I could... But this is the other thing, though, is... I could get to that second square because the ramp's 25 feet.
You just got to move down twice, down 2 squares,
Yep.
and you can get it. Yep.
Okay, so let's do it. If you're going to allow it, I like it.
Absolutely. I mean, I see the realism you're going for, but when we're playing on a tile, mechanically, on the tile, this
I mean,
is
obviously
what
I
it
could
is.
shoot it downward.
Right. This is what it is.
All right, so each creature needs to make a dexterity saving throw for those 3 brood guards.
Busting out the old blue.
Thank God I'm not right in line with that.
And they're baned. Hold me to it.
Yeah.
Which is what? -4?
Minus 1d4.
1d4.
Minus 1d4 on their saves. So here's the first one closest to you. That's how I'm going to resolve it. One closest to you, and then onward. First one fails. Second one may succeed. Hold on.
What's the 1d4?
I'm getting my 8d6 ready.
What's the DC?
13.
Fails by 1.
Nice.
My goodness, that Bane, huh?
Nice.
Third one, natty 19. That's got to be a pass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Automatics.
So the one furthest from you succeeds.
All right, laying out some damage. Couple of ones here. 2, 12, 20, 27 damage.
Okay, let me bust out the old calculator.
So 2 take full, and 1 only takes what?
14.
14. That's solid. Yes. Oh, solid.
I could re-roll a couple, but I don't think it's worth it.
Broodguard 3 takes full, and Broodguard 2 takes half, right?
2 of them take
So,
full and 1 takes half.
27. And he's already got 6 wounds, so he's down. He's got 20 wounds. All right, so definitely bloodied. 2 of them are now bloodied, and 1 is not. Good attack. That definitely leveled the playing field.
Any more movement? Or is Aramay done?
No, yeah, Irame's done. If she can hit them from where she is, she'll stay.
All right. Good round from Irame. Welcome back to the fight. Broodguard 2. Let me see.
I always think of what it's like to still have the arrows fucking sticking out of you. You know, I'm always my reaction is always to think like when she wakes up, she fucking yanks him out because she's pissed. But then I'm like, yeah, that might hurt. So Irame's walking around like a voodoo doll.
So Broodguard 2, after getting launched at
Right out of the neck.
by a lightning bolt, begins to charge towards Irame.
Attack of
Excuse me.
opportunity.
How did he run past me?
He's got to
Ooh.
come up that stairway.
That's
through.
an attack
he
of
was
opportunity, right?
Here, hold on. 5.
Yes, but I get 10 feet.
You can't move through
For
somebody's square that you're fighting.
No, he's saying moving by Zavril was going to provoke because he's got a 10-foot reach, and it's true. So he's got to stand by Zavril. All right, I guess, Zaves, you got attacks coming.
Bring it.
I forgot about those fucking whips.
Irame,
This
the map
fight
a
is
little.
already won.
Let's move the map.
upon seeing the brood guard starting to move towards her, without actually taking an actual step back, more of a flavor text, kind of staggers back a little bit, maybe even coughs up a little blood from the
Yeah.
arrows in her chest.
To take it a step further, you see this thing was beelining for you, but then when he rounded that stew pot and Zavril was standing there, you know Zavril took his immediate attention when he realized that. And here you go, Zaves, you got claw bite coming at you. First claw. Miss.
I'm confused why he's attacking Zavril now. Wasn't he moving past Zavril?
He couldn't because not without provoking an attack, and he's not going to do that.
So instead of John having him move towards me, he had him attack Zavril.
He got crisped by the lightning bolt. Started beelining towards Irame.
Then saw Zavril.
Got past that stew. It saw Zavril there, and
Saw there was a bigger threat.
Yeah.
right,
Or a more immediate one, at least.
more immediate. Yeah. So second attack coming in. I try to. I don't know. I mean, try not to overthink my AI. I'm using I try to just apply like a real basic AI to their, and
Yeah.
based on their intelligence and their demeanor.
I imagine it like a war scene, like you see your target, and you have to bash fucking people
Yeah.
out of the way.
Second
I
attack.
mean, essentially like this. If he moves past me, he's going to be sandwiched between the two of us. Nobody would do that. Anyway.
Yeah.
Armor class 15 hit you.
No, it does not.
Damn, bite coming in again. 3, natty 3. Okay. That's it for him. Next up is going to be the Malison. Finally going to be able... Well, actually, after realizing that he can't get a line of sight on Fanthaza and sees... Oh, boy.
Yeah, I was worried about that guy seeing me. I wasn't sure if I should start wailing on him.
No, he's definitely trying to save Sekalok. It's just a matter of how. He's going to start climbing. 5, 10, 15. So this Malison, after seeing he can't get a good line of sight off from where Fanthaza's standing in the center of there, he just can't back up far enough. Not without going up. Well, actually, maybe if he climbed up. No, fuck it. He's climbing up the fountain. We're going to have a classic fucking climbing up the fountain to get to Fanthaza's situation.
Snake-headed fountains.
Yeah, the snakes. Yeah, the fountain with the snake heads protruding from it. He's beginning to climb. He puts his bow back on his back. He's got a scimitar on his side. He's going to melee Fanthaza. Zavril, you're up. What do you got? Let's do it.
All right, so
You got 2 brood guards with you, 1 bloodied, 1 not.
bonus action. I am moving the Fae into
Yes.
Cappy's square.
Thank you so much, Zavril.
Is this last round?
Yes.
Yeah, I have 2 death saves.
All right.
Failed.
All right, Copernicus, let's see
No.
what you heal.
Roll a 6-sided die.
It's as it moves in, right?
It's moving
Yep.
in.
Yep.
It's
Nice.
molesting you.
4.
With
I
its
rolled a
tongue.
4. Do I get pluses on that?
No.
Kind of makes you miss Quincy, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm doing a fairly good job.
Quincy,
I've
Quincy
only
would be
expended
proud.
one spell slot for this. What does Quincy have?
All right, that brings
All right.
Copernicus up to 4 hit points, 44 total wounds.
All right,
Zero, you damn fool.
you fool. All right, and then I am going to
Sandwiched between 2 fucking...
just getting a look at the ones that are within range here. How hurt do the Broodguard 1 and Broodguard 2 look?
Broodguard 2 is not bloodied yet. He is wounded, but not bloodied. Broodguard 1 is bloodied. Broodguard 3 is bloodied.
All right, I think I'm actually going to go for Broodguard 1.
Okay. Smart. Very smart.
Armor class 14.
14. Bane doesn't help you there, does it?
Nope.
14 is a hit.
Didn't need a help.
Barely a hit.
All right, for 4 slashing damage.
No need to be cocky.
Barely.
4 slashing. He's still up, but barely. He's clinging on. Boom, as your whip bites into it.
And then attack number 2, armor class 19.
That's going to be a hit.
For 5 slashing.
5 slashing damage. Kills Broodguard number 1.
There we go.
Take a seat.
Nice.
Boom, clearing.
Combat tracker
The air.
shrinking in our direction.
That also relieves a little pressure from Copernicus, who is newly revived with 5 hit points. Was sandwiched between 2 guys.
4 hit
4
points.
hit points.
Get out of here, you fool. I got this.
There's still another. He's still kind of sandwiched. I mean, he's still adjacent to 2 enemies. Unless you can kill that other bloodied one with this. Actually, no, because you don't have a
Actually,
With
bonus.
my
what?
turn.
With what?
Right, you already used your bonus action.
You can kill it with your eyes.
Wow, so it's still slippery slope for Copernicus,
Who's laying prone?
who's laying prone.
Copernicus prone.
Probably not looking very threatening. Just saying.
I don't know. Look what you did laying prone with your drow finger to the.
Nothing. I haven't hit with the damn drow finger.
Yeah, you
You
did.
Yeah,
did.
you hit for
Yeah,
6
Oh,
damage.
I
Yeah,
did.
you
I
did.
did hit once. All right.
So that the gig's up. They know what's up.
I finally found me. And again, you had me.
As it were, Broodguard number 3, bloodied.
Which one's Broody 3?
The bloodied one, yeah.
North of me? Oh, yeah. He's
See,
going to
see
go
the
for
circle
it.
around the...
Yeah. Looks like he's got pink eye.
Yeah, he's
Ugh.
going for it. He's got to. You're up.
You got nothing.
Advantage. Gets advantage.
He gets advantage attacking in melee with a prone.
We're all excited, but we'd all be dead if it wasn't for Thaza. Dead.
Well, at least that resets my
Even without Fenthaza, this is still a challenging situation. I mean, even with Fenthaza, I mean. First claw attack with advantage, natty 16.
That's it.
That's gonna do it.
I got 4 hit points, so I'm out.
Once again, yeah,
Did you
max
subtract?
damage.
Wait, you got to subtract a d4.
It was a natural 20. It's not gonna on the second
Oh.
attack. Yeah, so it was and it was max damage. So that puts you down again. He's like, no, stay down. I'm not gonna let you get up. I mean,
go lay
can
down.
he attack the frog? Like, does the frog have hit points, or
No.
is it spiritual?
It's a spirit.
It's ethereal.
Yes.
Okay. What if he has like a scimitar of like etherealness?
It's sugar smacks, right?
Yeah.
A frog that's ethereal.
Yeah, with wings.
Holy shit. Oh. That frog. What was that frog?
Inspiration.
Yeah, he should
All right,
get one.
fine.
That was fucking good.
Is that your first one?
Probably.
Svitlangi's
Besides the group
first
one
one.
that we got, yeah.
Take it. Mark it down.
What is it Smacky the frog? That's the little.
Sugar smacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know its name.
It had a name.
All right, Copernicus down again with 48 wounds.
Is he going to keep attacking me with his other attacks?
Oh, Yeah, that was the second attack that put you down.
Well, no, it was the first one. You had advantage.
No, the first one missed. Even with the advantage. Second one was a natty 20.
So now the third attack.
Third attack's coming in with a disadvantage and a bane. I mean, an advantage and a bane. There's too much shit going on here. Natty 8, natty 5, so it's a natty 8 with the bane. So that's a miss.
Okay, so I have no death saves. Okay.
What?
What?
Is it? Do you have to roll, really?
Now you got me thinking. Is it it's not an automatic hit. It's just if you hit, it counts as a crit, right? Or an automatic death save. I mean,
If you take damage, you automatically get a death save or get a death counter.
right. But we're trying to figure out if it's an automatic hit to hit somebody who's unconscious. I mean,
you knocked me.
It was all
you
in a
missed.
flurry.
We're fighting. The second hit, you knocked me
Right.
unconscious. The third one, now you're saying you missed.
Right.
So what? I mean, whatever you want to do. You want to give me a
Wait,
death
no,
failure
if
or
you-
not?
No,
Not
that's
to-
what we're trying to. That's exactly what we're trying to figure out.
It's just that they have advantage.
Right. Oh yeah, that's it then.
Okay.
Double advantage.
There
Cappy's
is no.
fucked.
There is no. All right. So that's it for
Not till
that.
60. Doing 60. There's a double advantage. I'm gonna be a pioneer for double advantage.
That's it. The other Malison again. Now he's following in suit, climbing the fountain to get to Finthaza to end this friggin' madness.
Fools, kill me while I'm down.
However, Finthaza takes her turn. I actually can't roll normal dice with hers. I got to roll in Fantasy Grounds.
Was she rolling like 1d3s and weirdo shit?
No, just a lot of D12s.
Rolls a d12. Barbarians.
Yep.
Fanthaza, barbarian. Heard it here first.
Oh,
What'd you
shit.
call it? The Copernicus report? Okay.
Recappy.
The recappy. In today's recappy, Fanthaza is a barbarian.
All right, boom. Heavy damage to Sekalok as the Witch Bolt persists. He is crumbling under the weight of this thing, barely making it to the door at this point on his last leg. Svitlongi, you're up.
Shit, I was going to do something, but if he's on his last leg...
Kind of provokes you to go get some Sekalok.
Now, yeah, Svitlongi is going to move toward the edge of the platform that she's on in the direction of Sekalok.
Just one square?
No, right up to the edge.
Right up to the edge,
Two,
okay.
2 squares, yep. And she's going to raise her finger and point at Sekalok and say, Seth calls for you, and cast Toll the Dead. So he has to make a DC 13 Wisdom save or take 2d8 necrotic damage.
DC 13 Wisdom save with advantage.
No. Why advantage?
Magic resistance.
Fuck, I keep forgetting that. Damn it.
Does he get the minus D4?
gets
Is
the
he
bane,
baned?
right?
No,
He's
only
not
the
baned.
the brood guards were baned.
Damn it.
It's alright. Still might hit. What's his wisdom? What? +3, maybe?
14. Yeah, he's passing.
17. Half? Let's get half damage or nothing? No damage?
I better look it up.
Toll the Dead.
He is resistant as fuck to magic. Just on saving throws, though. He's got a good wisdom. Well, not. I mean, he's got a +2 to his save.
Yeah. It would have been 2d12 because he's missing some hit points, but because he passed the save, he does not take any damage. It's a cantrip.
Gotcha. Yeah, cantrips are usually like that. Okay, makes sense. Copernicus, what do you got?
Bringing cantrips to a fucking magic fight. Jesus Christ. I got a death save.
You
Coming
got
in hot, right?
That save.
Wait,
Wait, you
Nine.
don't have a heal?
now 18? Do I have a
Wait,
heal?
you got a heal on your turn.
Yeah.
Because the frog's on you.
Oh, throw me
What
6.
happens first? The heal or the death save?
96?
Yeah.
6.
Full on. This frog's awesome.
Dude, somebody get this frog off me.
No.
This
Keep
is
the frog. Kiss
just like-
that frog. Kiss that frog.
It's the frog. It's
gonna
just
turn
like
into a
Zabel
Zavril.
when he was fighting the rock elemental. Cappy doesn't know how to process the alive and death state over
right.
and over and over again.
Cappy's redefining the role of a tank.
Oh, shit. I was going to do something else.
Oh no.
I forgot.
Oh yeah, what do you got? Bonus action?
I did have a bonus action.
We get retro.
All right, so as a bonus action, Svitlongi is going to summon a spiritual weapon.
Oh, the old spiritual weapon.
The old spiritual weapon.
What kind of weapon is it? Because I always picture it as a hammer, but it's
Yeah.
Svitlongi.
No, this
It's gotta
one
be
is-
like a little dagger.
Dude,
With
remember
Svitlongi, it'll be a scimitar.
Maka's spiritual weapon in Abyss? It drove me insane. I hated that
I
fucking
could
thing.
float all over the place. It was awesome.
And I couldn't attack it, and it does stupid damage.
Yeah. Well, hers was a warhammer.
Fucking
No.
nerf that fucking thing.
Was it an axe or a hammer?
It's a hammer.
There's a hammer.
There's a
I
hammer.
remember it.
So
It's a
this will
fucking
be
hammer. I could never forget it.
So this is going to be right on Sekalok. I have to keep looking at his name. on the
Actually,
screen.
Jabe used that one in the Pathfinder game. we
Yeah, he
played.
did.
Oh yeah.
Natty one.
Well, it appears anyway. It appears and it misses.
It
Alright.
appears on him.
Yes. Well,
Right. Adjacent to him.
It
yes.
appears and he grabs it.
Throws it at you.
Full damage.
Damn. Max
Tough
damage.
crowd.
Dude, he's fucking resistant.
Yeah, but this is an attack, not a saving throw.
Right. All right.
No good that did.
Irame, you're up.
All right. So first things first, I think Irame is looking at Sekalok escaping, and that's on her mind. But she also sees Copernicus in trouble, so she's going to value that. She's going to decide that protecting her friend is more important and cast a chromatic orb at the brood guard that is already bloodied.
Bringing more cantrips to a gunfight.
It's a first level spell,
Oh, it is.
chromatic orb.
Wild sir.
Yeah, man, took
I
the
could
words
even
right
cast
out of
it
my
at
mouth.
second level if you're feeling like it's not enough.
Double
Does-
surge.
Do you have a Tides of Chaos active right now?
No.
You rested
Well,
since you're.
Oh,
see.
yeah, I have one active. I just haven't
You
used
went-
it.
No, I mean you
is it
rested.
stay after going unconscious?
No, what I'm wondering is, she used it at the rock at the tree bridge, right?
Yeah.
And you
Yeah, we
rested,
rested.
since then.
And I've
Yeah.
rested
You haven't
since
used
then.
it since then.
No.
No.
Okay.
No. Okay. So, I'm going to use a luck point. That's a 13.
Damn it.
Third-
What?
At
Oh,
who?
and I'm confused.
At the brood guard?
Yep.
That misses.
Fuck me.
Just rolling terribly.
I am rolling terribly.
I think I've rolled all single digits tonight.
Irame's going to quicken it and cast again.
Ooh, spending a meta magic point.
That's the last of them, by the way.
We're just gonna fight Roz in the sea with our bare hands.
Metame is coming in.
Yeah, Metamae's coming in hot. Jesus Christ, if I miss again, I'm going to be pissed.
Fuck.
It's a 4.
4 on the die.
4 on the
Favre.
die.
That was the last
Oh.
of my luck points, the last of my meta magic
Brett Favre.
to miss
And out of all of those,
3 fucking times in a row.
no wild surge happens. Very anticlimactic from Metame. All right, Zaves,
Not being an
you
elf.
got some attacks coming in.
Yeah, being dead.
First claw on Zavril. Miss. Second claw. Where's my D4?
Did my turn get skipped?
What do you
We
mean?
haven't got
It's not
there
your
yet.
turn
Got
yet.
you, dude. Look at the tracker.
You're all right. Armor class 14 on you, Zaves.
It's a miss.
And the bite. Natty 19.
Oh.
Brutes.
Max damage.
Max damage on the
Minus-
bite. Minus.
Minus 1d4.
Oh, yeah. Does the Bane apply to the Natty 19?
Oh,
I think
well,
I
yeah.
think it might override that.
It might override it, yeah.
So,
I would say unless if the 15 hits, than the Natty 19 would stand. Because it's a -4, right?
Well, it's a
1d4.
minus 1d4, so it's a 3.
Does it matter that it's not named?
So
at all?
it's going to be an AC 16.
That is a hit.
It is a hit.
Either way.
Then I would throw the max damage on there.
Yeah.
I don't know. No? Too harsh?
Any argument for it?
I don't care.
I would
Wait.
say that the Bane adjusts the roll, but the roll is a natty 19, and we always use the crit before our additive modifiers, right? So yeah, I agree with James because it's the natty part that matters.
But
And if
If
we are
it hits.
anything, we are.
Sounds
Natty.
good.
does all of this only apply if they're named, though? Or
right.
does
Oh,
it,
I just rolled.
It's going to
No.
be 10.
it applies to all enemies?
If they're named, they roll on the chart. Everybody else gets max damage.
Going to be 10
Gotcha.
piercing damage to you, Zaves, on the natty. The natty 19. The brute
Not
guard
even
says to
wounded
you.
yet.
Rips you a fucking new asshole with that one.
All right.
Live by natty 19, die by natty 19.
Zavril, you are up.
How hurt is
bloody.
Sekalok?
He's on his last leg. It looks like Phantaza's.
Does it look like Sekalok is going to escape?
No, it looks like Phantaza has him. She's got him
Okay.
under control.
Okay.
Okay. See, I thought he was
I-
going to escape. That's why I rushed over there.
Yeah, that's why I was about to rush him too. But if he looks like he's under control,
Well, with Svitlongi, I can understand because there's something more to it than that. Like,
Right.
you know, that would be impressive to Phantaza. You know, you'd have more to gain from it. But yeah, Zaves, I mean, there's an immediate threat here. Copernicus is obviously up and down like a fucking yo-yo.
yeah, but I don't know. I'm kind of more worried about him running away
More
and
up
getting
than down.
Rosna C. That was my thought.
Right.
But-
I mean, Rosnasi knows they're under attack. You know, if he wanted to be
Right.
out here, he would. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I am going to start off by attacking Yuan-Ti Broodguard 2 with my main attack. And my offhand, I'm going to hit the Broodguard 3.
All right. Let's see it.
So the first two on Broodguard 2. First one's going to be Armor Class 23.
Hit.
Second attack will be an Armor Class 20.
Hit. There it is. Whip.
Finally, some good attacks here.
Whip coming in. I know. That's all you guys needed was some good rolls.
All right.
Good well.
So it's going to be a total of 9 slashing damage
Nice.
to Broodguard 2.
Bloodies him.
And then for the offhand attack on Broodguard 3, it's going to be a Armor Class 8, which is, I'm certain is a miss.
It is sadly a miss. You probably could have killed him.
So I just wanted to add to the stakes of Sekalok getting away. The reason why Phantaza, quote unquote, betrayed our presence was to draw him out so that he wasn't in the same room as Rosna C when we reach Rosna C. Like, we don't want to
Right.
fight him and Rosna C at the same
Right.
time.
Right.
Now that's just to make the stakes clear. And as Jay has pointed out, though, right now I guess it seems that Phantaza has Sekalok under control.
Sort
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
He's leaving.
Yeah, but it doesn't
He's
matter.
trying to, yeah.
He's trying to, but he's been blasted so many times since he started making his way to the door that he's already almost dead. It's to the point now where even if he made it to Rosna C, you know what I mean?
He'd out
Unle-
Phantaza if he made it to Rosnasi, though, so she'd also lose the element of surprise.
Yes, that's true.
Broodguard.
Broodguard, Zaves, coming at you hot.
Nice. Going for Zaves.
Just happy.
Cappy's
Are you
dead.
unconscious?
Aren't you-
Happily
you're
unconscious.
aren't you?
No, I've got 6 hit points.
Now,
in me.
Oh.
And so is the
We
frog
don't even
gonna
know anymore. We don't even,
even
know,
know
anymore.
He's
He's
just
gonna.
still laying
If
down.
you're
though.
healed, you're getting attacked.
But he's still laying
He's
down.
still on the ground.
Oh,
You already said you're going
perfect.
for Zaves.
It's at
yeah,
advantage.
you already
then.
said it.
right. It is an advantage. No, yeah, there'd be no reason why he wouldn't attack you if you're healed and up and at him and awake.
But he's not.
Yeah, 4.
Although it's almost better.
Maybe because they keep stabbing me and I keep going. They keep looking back up at him. Maybe they would just
Like, what
move
the
on
fuck?
at some point.
How many times did he bang on the gate before the guy opened it? Zaves, armor class 14 hit you?
It's a miss.
Yes. All right. What about an armor class 18?
That is a hit.
And that's with the bite. It's going to be 8 damage. Bloodies? No. Killing me over here.
What's up?
No.
Are you
no,
bloodied?
You're killing us.
Yeah, I'm at 28 hit points.
Zavril is bloodied. Ladies and gentlemen.
My bloodied state is still more hit points than Airmay has total.
This is true.
Svitlongi, what do you got going on?
Okay, well, Svitlongi is hoping to have that honor and have the spiritual weapon attack him.
Yeah, he's got the hammer
That's
on. So Sekaluk... So
Scimitar.
Okay, yeah, that's right, scimitar. So Sekaluk, yeah, that's pretty much what he does. He opens the door. I think opening a door is an action, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
He could still move.
he could still move technically. How your hammer's got, or your scimitar, fucking hammers in my mind.
Your hammer tar.
Your scimitar.
No. So did he run out?
If anything, he's gonna get in 3 squares because that's all he has left for movement.
And he's gone.
You can't hit him with that scimitar?
Missed.
Missed.
I missed.
Hey.
Yeah, so he opens the door
Goodbye.
and disappears around the corner, but you see the lightning is still arcing. He's moving slow, he's hindered, he's not getting far.
Okay, then she's going to move
But-
her spiritual weapon toward the Malison then.
Okay, I will say this draws Fanthaza forward to the edge to maintain range of the spell. So now she gets right up. Now that other Malison is just he's probably got another 15 feet of climbing to get to her.
Okay, so the attack is going for the Malison. 11 to hit.
11 misses the Malison.
Misses. Okay, and then as an action, I really don't have very good long-range attacks.
Just like Quincy.
It's shitty because these things are all... They all have advantage on their saving throws.
The brood guards don't.
Okay, then I will cast Toll the Dead on the brood guard that's on the ramp, just north of Copernicus.
All right.
That's a DC 13 Wisdom save.
And he's baned as well.
How long does the
How
bane
long does the
last?
bane last? A minute?
Yep.
That's a fail anyway, even without the bane, but
Nice. What's that? 2d8?
he's wounded, so
That is
2d12.
2d12.
He's wounded.
2d12. Yeah, he's wounded.
Nice. 21 points of
Whoa.
damage.
Yeah.
Boom. Broodguard gets
Annihilated.
by this. What's it? Necrotic damage?
Necrotic damage.
Oh, its flesh just starts to rot away as it crumbles to the ground, hissing
Yes.
violently.
Starts
Broodguard.
violently shaking part of his flesh and bones.
Broodguard 3 has left the building.
And we
ladies and
finally
gentlemen.
outnumber our enemies.
Yeah, this fight's over.
Copernicus Heart, the newly.
Don't forget to heal.
The frog is gone.
Oh, it's gone.
What? Why?
Oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's gone.
I thought it was gone.
Why is it gone?
It's
Where'd
a
it
void
go?
in his heart.
I think that its time was
It
up.
dispersed.
It's got to go sometime, right?
Yeah. We've
Well,
all got our time.
Cappy's
Except for
still
Cappy,
laying
he
prone,
just keeps getting the fuck back up.
reaching out. What'd I get? Ooh, 17 on the die. That's
Woo!
23.
I think it's a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit, man. That's a hit.
Vampire.
What'd you reach? You're
He's in
touching
shock.
again?
Touch it. Touchy.
Copernicus fighting this battle from the ground.
With one finger.
The old drow finger.
10.
10.
10
Nice.
damage and you get back 5.
Get back 5.
And that's
10
on
necrotic damage.
Broodguard 2. 10 damage is enough to kill the Broodguard
Oh,
Dude, never thought the day would come.
Thank Timora.
the
Shit.
drow
That all
finger-
the brood guards are dead?
Where the drow
Yes.
finger would lay low a foe.
Well, we still have 2 fucking healthy as shit Malison.
As that final brood guard falls, you see the flashing in the room ends. And as this is happening, you look over and you see the 2 Malisons about reaching the top. And Fenthaza turns to you, Svitlongi, and she says, "Go now. I will handle these."
Let us find Rosna C. And Svitlongi drops to the next level down toward the door.
All right, and you guys hear this. Now, there's still booms and blasts going on behind you, and it sounds like they're getting even closer now as the Red Wizards are still pushing their way into the Hall of War.
Cappy reaches his hand up towards Zavril.
I will help you up.
Vampiric touch.
That's kind of what I was expecting too.
3d6.
Necrotic damage? Ah. God, I would be pissed.
And we'll see you next time on the Natty 19 podcast.
All right.
I don't think we're in any shape to fight Rasmussen.
11 hit points and no spells.
No, I mean, we'll have to buff up
I think
in
I
the
got
hallway.
6. I think I got 6 hit
But
points.
when Phantasm tells you to move, you move.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't know how we're going to get through this.
I'm glad that last round brought us out of this room, though.
You're welcome.
John and I brought him up when he was 6 months old.
Yeah, you guys backpacked him up when you came home from
Yeah.
my wedding.
Yep.
Up the backside. We went up the Malgus Trail.
Wow.
I carried him the whole way up, and we took pictures at the top, and John took them when we got to the top. And so all the pictures are of John carrying the backpack.
Really? Yeah, because all the ones I have, he has the backpack on.
Yeah, because
Probably 'cause
we
we're at
didn't
the
take him
top.
to the top.
Nice move, bro. Classic.
Hate the game, not to play. All right, what do we got?
Honey, let me take him. It's getting steep. You guys got your cameras?
Well, you know what was so funny? I was such a smother back then that I didn't even like trust my husband to carry the baby up the mountain. I was like, no, I will carry the baby up the mountain.
2 kids later. Put
Yeah.
them in fucking slingshots.
Yeah, no,
now.
I was just gonna say no. I'll
Catapult
slingshot.
him up.
Yeah, yeah.